Alright, this guy's gonna be so easy. First boss of the game. He's like the easiest boss ever. Easy. You know. This game. This game. I hate this game. Oh my goodness. I'm dead. I am so bad at this game. I'm okay with it. I'm fine with killing the bosses. I would have liked to have gotten myself quite a few souls before then. Oh goodness, I'm so bad. Yeah, I can tell you haven't played in a while. Alright, that was lucky. He got lucky. Alright, come on. Let's keep it moving. What's good, Unk? Nothing much. Just want to be using hacks and cheats. No! What? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, nope, I'm not. I'm too... It's not even a run back, but that one area... You guys want to know, like, a Dark Souls secret? There he is! There he is! Kill his ass! Oh my gosh, they might kill me. No! Come here! Please, please! Not like this. No! Let me grab him! Leave me alone, leave me alone. I'll take the armor on this. Ah! Boom! Knock him down. Lower his health. Then we want to run all the way. I think it's over here. Watch on. I might fall. I think I've tried this before and I have fallen before. I think I'm supposed to be on this side. And then he's gonna do a move that like kills him. Kills himself. But basically the strategy for this boss is just to roll into him now. Kinda like Elden Ring. But a bit different. He just needs to like do like a jump back thing. What? Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. He just needs to fall off at some point. I was bored and I saw Unk go live and then I was happy. Well, that's good. That's good. Here, if I hit him, I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna jump back if I hit him because he feels like threatened by my aura. Oh! I don't even know what happened there. Why did I get hit? Maybe hit him with your weapon? No, it's because he's supposed to fall off. He can fall off like around here, maybe? See, like when he does that backstep, he needs to do that backstep. Where? Wow. He needs to do that backstep like right now. Please backstep. Yes. Yeah? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah? Oh, come on, buddy. You're eager to backstep into the damn exit. Come on. Oh, this guy. Just fight him, bro. Well, you know what? I guess I could just continuously jump attack him, I guess. Swing that blade, I suppose. Ah, jeez, buddy. Swing thy blade? Seriously. Listen, if I was like a Dark Souls 1 like pro, I would be able to get him to jump off like instantly, trust. But you know, I'm rusty, I'm old, I'm ancient. There's the bleed effect. Best gameplay I ever seen. My eyes can't comprehend how good it is. I need glasses now. Yeah. First, we want to go here. And you want to buy all of the wooden arrows, which only cost 3 souls. And you want to buy 999 arrows. Then, the next thing you want to do is get your runes or your souls, you know. Souls if you're a Dark Souls player, runes if you're an Elden Ring player. You want to grab your souls, and when you want to put them right below your flask, like this. But you also want to go ahead and drop, because you don't want to use up all of your souls. You drop the souls there, and then what you want to do is go back to the arrows that you just bought. Check out the arrows, and you want to go to here, and you want to say, hey, I want to drop 999 arrows. But you don't actually drop 999 arrows. You only get to like this screen, and then you're like, well, you know what? Never mind. I'm out of here. And then what you want to do is, I think you just start now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just start now. So after you do that, you just press R1 and X at the same time. I did it wrong. Hold on. One more try. Oh, one more try. Oh, one more try. Oh, one more try. Oh, one more try. There we go. And then the screens will glitch out like this. And you want to press down the D-pad. Press OK. Go down to Quit Game. And then 999 souls will be used.
Now I'm shaking, drinking all this coffee.
30? That cannot be right. But we want to go over here, and we want to pray to the sarcophagus of the Gravelord. Or pray to the sarcophagus Gravelord. You know, potato potato. Pray to this man's. He'll give you free goodies like the Gravelord Sword and the Miracle Gravelord Sword Dance. They don't make cutscenes like these anymore for minor bosses. And the fact that he has a cutscene makes you think, maybe, you know, shit, maybe he's not a minor boss, but like, when you fight him, shit, maybe he is a minor boss. Which mask do we get? Let's see. The Mask of the Mother, is that a good one? I forget. It better not be Vitality. I swear it better not be Vitality. It is Vitality. Man, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. It is a pain to be a My Hero Academia fan. For years upon years, I stopped watching My Hero Academia around, I think, like, the end of Season 3. Right? I wouldn't watch Season 4 because I heard about Eri, and I'm all like, wow, that's the world's worst plot device I've ever heard of. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch it. And you know, My Hero Academia is kind of cringe, and the fans are worse than cringe. You know, so for the most part, I was all like, I'm never gonna watch My Hero Academia. At least I'm never gonna finish it. Maybe I'll rewatch the first seasons, but I'm not watching 7 seasons of mid. And honestly, wow, this dog fucking. I was gonna say something crazy. This dog fucking murdered me. But recently, around a couple of weeks ago at this point, I finished watching My Hero Academia. And yeah, I still think it's a little underwhelming and disappointing in some parts, but like I think it's still somewhat enjoyable. And I think season 6 and season 7 are like the highlights. Like they carry My Hero Academia for sure. And it ain't even close. I mean, there's like moments and episodes and throughout like My Hero Academia before season 7 that like carry the seasons, or you know, or not just the seasons in general. But season 6 and 7, like by themselves, have carried the whole show. You know, not just moments in season 6 or 7, but entire episodes, entire arcs were just better. The vibes of the show were just better in season 6 and 7. And unfortunately, that wasn't a thing that existed before, like before the tail end of season 4, I would say. Or, you know, before season 5. Season 5 was... Yeah, season 5 was season 5. I didn't hate it, but, you know, it's better than, like, the previous seasons, I still think. Season 4 is kind of fine. I think it's okay. And it holds up fairly well. I just think that Sir Night-Eye dying and not even lasting a whole last season is crazy. But, you know, being a fan of My Hero Academia is so different than just being like, I like My Hero Academia, because then sometimes you just want to communicate how much you like My Hero Academia by discussing with other My Hero Academia fans. And I've been going on TikTok, going through a bunch of My Hero Academia like talks, I guess. And holy moly. Like, even the My Hero Academia community acknowledges, like, there was that side of the fandom that was just bad. You know the side of the fandom I'm talking about. They existed. Like, remember, like, all of the shit they did back then? And they were, like, the pinnacle of, like, anime cringe. That was them. And they're still thriving to this day. And, man, interacting with them is horrible. Because the shit they have, like, wrong, and the shit they do is so weird to me. Ships, for example. Ships are usually, like, why did I was literally rolling to, I am locked onto the skeleton beast. I am rolling towards ships. I hate the entire concept of, like, ships. You know, pairing two characters together. Like, I get it. I get the idea. Oh, I want these characters to be together. But then My Hero Academia takes it to such a weird level. It takes it to a disgusting level. Because remember, 20 plus characters are underage in My Hero Academia, right? But, you know, the My Hero Academia fans don't care. You know, we got Deku and Bakugo to fucking kiss. I'm like, geez, that's nasty. These are some nasty ass fans. And then even more so, where it's like they created this headcanon for Endeavor, right? Endeavor to be a rapist, when that's like never implied or fucking showed. You know, thankfully, I guess, in My Hero Academia. I wouldn't even think that, like, a show like My Hero Academia, you know, I don't think the manga artist, or, you know, whatever, would ever even write something like that for Endeavor, you know? Because, like, you gotta remember, like, shonens were created for young teens. So, like, you know, young teens might be like, oh, cool. It's like when, you know, Call of Duty, you know, it's meant for, like, basically, I like, what? Like, older teens? Like, you know, 18 and up or something? Maybe 17 and up? Right? Shonens are kind of like that in the sense, like, yeah, there's gonna be violence in a shonen, like Bleach, Naruto. Every shonen has violence, right? Right? And blood. Sometimes. Right? But we're like, rape is a whole different fucking level. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, geez. But, like, the My Hero Academia, the weird-ass My Hero Academia fans will take this to their fucking graves and say that Endeavor raped his wife when his wife knew exactly what her role was in that relationship, and you don't have to like. Oh my God, this guy. Get this guy. Oh wait, no, I think he just fell off the cliff. No, nope, he's still alive somehow. Buddy, get out of here! I've got like bigger fish to fry. Please don't make me fall off the damn cliff again. And it's just like, it's crazy to me, man. It's like saying, like, it's like saying, like, Madara, or no, what would be, better example, because they had, like, Orihime captured for a while. It's like saying in Bleach of, like, Orihime and, like, Ukiura, or you know, with that one scene where the two fucking hollow girls were fucking beating up Orihime. That's like saying, oh yeah, they did something crazy to Orihime. They did something downright horrible to Orihime. And it's like, no, they didn't. You know, and that's a lot of the shit that happens. And even though Orihime and Deku, Orihime, Ochako and Deku are clear, like they clearly like each other. These fans are all like, oh, it's implied. It's implied that they like each other. I'm just gonna keep on refusing that fact and pair Bakugo with Deku. And I don't have anything against gay people, you know, or people of any other sexuality. But I mean, let's be for real here. Deku isn't even gay. Like, if we really want to take it there, Deku ain't even gay. You know? That's just my opinion. Which I think it might be a fact that Deku isn't gay, but I mean, you know, the My Hero Academia fans will fight you to fucking death. You know, and shipping in general to me is weird. It just, like, they just make it so weird and cringe, you know? I'm not really a fan. Even if I've been told that that shipping doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it usually is romantic. I've noticed. So, you know, it's weird. You know, shipping, the Endeavor thing, and then people are like, "Oh, I hate Hawks for killing twice." When, like, Hawks gave Twice 1 billion chances, and then they'll say, oh, but, like, Twice was mentally ill. He was crazy in the head. I mean, he had a mental illness, doesn't mean he was insane. He knew what his actions were. He knew, you know, like, if he were to go to trial, he would probably be fairly competent to go to trial. You know, the fucking DID 2 split personality things is a bit crazy. I did see someone say, oh, the Twice is like the most accurate representation of DID. I don't know how true that is, but something tells me that's just not true. I just have a feeling it's not true. But maybe I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That's wild to me, though. You know? There's just these My Hero Academia. And then there's another thing where it's all like for some reason, they're like, oh man, I hate when fucking UA High School forced the kids to go to war against the villains, as if the fucking kids were not, as if they would say no, or they weren't even forced. It's clearly their choice, right? If they were forced, wouldn't you see more people in like Class 1B fighting? No, you only see Class 1A fellas fucking throwing hands, and one Class B, maybe two, I'm not entirely sure, Class 1B member, but they're all choosing to fight against a threat that could end the war. And it's almost as if they're going to school for that, right? It's almost as if they're going to school to become heroes and fight villains. But no, somehow there's just zero reading comprehension with My Hero Academia fans. It's crazy. Yeah, that's basically it. My Hero Academia fans are cringe, but I'm glad that there's like a portion of the community that are like, yeah, there are some cringe-ass My Hero Academia fans. I mean, I was even talking to somebody about like the Hawks and Twice thing, and I said, oh yeah, Twice may be mentally ill, but He could be mentally ill and evil. Somebody can be mentally ill and evil at the same time. And I was, I gave them an argument, and they seemed to like the argument very much. And then at the end of the argument, I was all like, well, in the end, Twice chose to stay with his homies. And then I think they said something like they want to, like, kiss Twice or some shit. Like, if the homies were so fucking handsome and beautiful and kissable, I'd stay with them too. And I'm all like, what the hell? And it does lead me to another thing. This isn't really an argument. It's just, I think it's a perspective I would love to, like, talk about with, like, My Hero Academia fans. So if you guys have seen My Hero Academia, I just think it's a little weird thing to talk about. Because I think it's just weird in general. But, Toga, Himiko Toga, right? Is she really bisexual? Can she even be I don't think she could be categorized as anything, in my opinion. She doesn't have a categorization, in my opinion. You know why I think that? Because her way of liking people, of like romantically liking them, is so different from anybody on Earth. Right? On anybody on Earth, as far as I'm aware. Right? You like somebody romantically, you're gonna like fucking kiss them on the cheek. You're gonna kiss them on the lips, right? But with Toga, it's like you like somebody, you wanna fucking start sucking their blood, draining their blood, feeling their blood, etc. Potato, right? Right? Or if you don't like somebody, there's a word for that, asexual, right? If you're asexual, that means you don't like anybody. And there's like a whole bunch of terms for sexuality, right? But how can we categorize Toga into sexuality by just saying that she's bi when she's more than that? Right? She's beyond that. She's beyond such foolishness. She's beyond such simple ideas of sexuality, I think. And that's kind of like I feel like it's a pretty interesting portrayal of her character, in my opinion. And that's just what I thought. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Himiko Toga is bisexual? Or something beyond categorization through sexuality? I don't know, fucking comment. Maybe I'll clip this and be like, what do you guys think? I always thought it was weird. It's so weird to like categorize her as that. I hate this dog, dude. Oh my god, why can't... What is going on? Holy moly. There we go, finally. Oh yeah, those are big numbers. Jeez. Well, there we go. Alright guys, I actually can't hold it in any longer. I'll just say what I'll say my piece. Like if you want to, dislike if you want to, and subscribe if you want to. Peace.